I'm Pratibha Shetty. I work for Pyramid Valley Meditation Lab. We are here to speak about depression. But how do we tackle this very severe cases of depression, especially among the young people of today? The society has become so competitive. Children have been taught to compete with each other and grow materially, but not spiritually. So what really happens in the mind of young children? Depression is prevalent even amongst the older sections of society. But it's frightening when it happens to younger and younger people. People from the ages of 7 to 10, 15 to 18, 20 to 25. That is frightening and that needs to be addressed. So here in Meditation Lab at Pyramid Valley, we have certain quantum energy healing that treats depression in a very kind and compassionate way. Depression makes one feel really helpless, alone, rejected, and totally useless, worthless, and feels abandoned by society because of the very nature of the dis-ease. I don't call it disease, I call it dis-ease. There is a lack of ease. So what do we do here in Pyramid Valley? What do we do in Meditation Lab? And why is it called Meditation Lab? Because at Meditation Lab, we are addressing two aspects, very important aspects of our being. The physical aspect, the mental aspect, mental and emotional aspect, and the spiritual aspect, which is, in our physical body, it is denoted by your left side of the brain and the right side of your brain. Meditation happens in the right side of your brain. But meditation alone cannot help you live in society. You need your left brain for every activity that you do. Why does depression happen? Depression happens because while the left brain is encouraged to prosper, the right brain, the meditative brain, your intuitive brain is neglected. When we align our two sides of the brain, that's the time when real healing happens. That's where Preeti, Siddhi, Shakti comes into being. Preeti, Siddhi, Shakti has nothing great to offer. It is just meditation. It is not something that has come out from another universe. It is who you are. Preeti is love, and you are love. We have all forgotten that we are love because we are looking at material love. We are looking at physical love. We have forgotten who we really are because we have been conditioned by our ahankar or the ego. We have been conditioned by the society, by our parents, by our peers, by our siblings, by everyone. It's nature. That has to happen. But when we align the two sides of ourselves, that's when we can really beat depression. Now, what happens in society? Society makes you feel that you are not having any dignity in living. Society makes you feel dysfunctional. Society will make you say that just because you are depressed, you are not fit to work or live in society. So, what can we do in order to change this feeling of depression? Preeti, Siddhi, Shakti means giving love. Preeti means love. Siddhi means a spiritual power. All of us have a spiritual power. And Shakti means the love energy. Energy is Shakti. So, just by giving love, not only to yourself, first of all, loving others is easier than loving yourself. First, learn to love your own self. Why do you feel depressed? Because there's a yearning to know who you really are. And we are all thinking we are this body and mind alone. Pratibha is not this body and mind. It is the self, the real self. Pratibha's body and mind is a tool to be used by you, by the self, for your greater activities in the world. So, how can you beat depression? You have to change your level of activity. How do you change your level? If you are a very, active person, you can never be depressed. You can never be wanting of love, and because you are getting attention everywhere. It's a dis-ease of wanting love and wanting someone to acknowledge your existence. That is depression. So changing your level of activity means you can inculcate some exercise into your life, music, dance. These are therapies that are wonderful for the soul. And when the soul is happy, the mind relaxes. And that's what we do in Preeti, Siddhi, Shakti. Change your behavioral patterns. Don't always look at the negative side of life. If there is a cup and it is half full, do not look at it as half empty. Look at it as if it is half full. Your life may have some empty space, but that's there for you to fill it, so that you have an opportunity to fill it with whatever you want to create in your life. So you can manifest your own reality by changing your behavioral patterns, by your level of activity, by your lifestyle. If you live a sedentary life and you become a couch potato, you will not have any activity, and that will decrease your motivation of wanting to move and being with society. Being with other people creates the love within you, and that's what Preeti Siddhi teaches you. Now, how do you do it? It's very easy to say that change your lifestyle, change your way of thinking, don't be negative, change your behavioral activities, do some activity. It's very, very easy, but a person who's depressed has no motivation. How will he do it? He or she do it? So, first of all, modulate your breath. How do you modulate? There's a very specific breath that we do in Preeti Siddhi Shakti. You take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, you breathe it out with shh. Or you take a deep breath in and the more the breath becomes sharper in exhalation, the more relaxed you will feel. When you are confronted with a very challenging situation, I would advise you to use this breath. Take a deep breath in. You'll feel the relaxation happening. You will feel that wonderful feeling of freedom, and you will feel the depression leaving your body. That is one of the way. Then make yourself go into a routine. Depressed people cannot find themselves motivated enough to do any routine work. Get up, put yourself a plan. This is what I'll do in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Set a plan for yourself. Make a routine of it, and you will see slowly you will get out of depression. Then set goals, but set realistic goals. If you set those goals which have no, there's no chance that you can achieve those goals, you are going to be very depressed. It's going to worsen your depression. Set realistic goals so that you can achieve it and feel empowered by it. Feel that these goals have made me a better person, more useful to society, and I am worthy because I can set goals and I can achieve them. Exercise, 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 because exercise releases endorphins in your body. Endorphins are chemicals that make your body feel at ease. The free flow of energy, all the blocked energies that are inside your body that creates the depression will be released. And change your patterns of thinking. If negative thinking, negative thoughts keep coming to you, don't try to stop them. Watch them, observe them, and then realize that these thoughts are there for a reason. They are not here for just for fun. They are here to lift you up. It is my theory that depressed people are the ones who are waiting for evolution to happen. They are depressed because they know they are somebody and somebody great, like divine itself. And the society, the whole world makes them feel limited. They know they are unlimited. And the feeling of being limited restricts them, does not allow them to go forward. And that's what makes them depressed, because the society does not see that. And they always put a stop at one's ambition and stuff like that. Then, eat healthy. Eat more fruits, vegetables. Eat stuff that will be easily digestible. Eat those things, because there are certain food, certain chemicals that are produced through, certain nutrients that are produced through certain fruits, like folic acid with avocado and with spinach. These foods, there is research that says that omega-3 fatty foods are very good for fighting depression, because they release certain chemicals in your physical body and mind. Then sleep. Sleep is very essential. Depressed people either sleep too much or they sleep too little. If they sleep too much, you must be woken up so that you can go forward and do some activity, increase the level of activity. But if they don't sleep enough, your body doesn't get time to regenerate. So encourage activities that will make you feel tired. Dance. Do meditation, dancing meditation. If you don't like to sit in a place and meditate, dance. Osho's dance meditation is wonderful. Make your body so tired that you will fall asleep very easily. Volunteer. Volunteer for something. Do something different. Do some seva work. When you help other people, the reward comes back to you. When you see the smile in somebody's face, your heart starts smiling. And try to do something. Cook some meals for some homeless people. Share it with them. Do something that is so unusual, something that you have never done before. Go and read a book. Sit on a park bench and write down messages that you might have received from the book. All these are such wonderful ways of getting you out of depression. And challenge those negative thoughts that come. Negative thoughts will keep coming while you meditate or even when you are in an active working environment. Challenge those negative thoughts. How? By superimposing positive thoughts over it. Suppose you have a negative thought appearing, you have to observe your thoughts. So when you observe that a negative thought is coming to you, all you have to do is think of a beautiful time you had with your family or something that excited you, and superimpose those beautiful positive thoughts on the negative thoughts that have coming. Repeated actions like this will slowly start diminishing those negative thoughts, and you will be able to get out of that depressed state. I would suggest that consult a physician, a mental health doctor, if you are to take medications, because medications make you like a zombie. For depression, people who take medication are not able to do anything. Try to limit your medications and stop your supplements. Your body has got enough, no need of external supplements. Use those supplements through your food. Do something new. Finally, if you are happy, you don't need the world to make you happy, because you are that love, you are that happiness. Find out who you are. When you challenge those negative thoughts, ask those negative, is this true that I am worthless? Is it true that I am dysfunctional? When the society puts all those blames on you, you just ask yourself, is it true? Who am I really? Am I this body and mind that makes these thoughts come? Or am I this beautiful self, this divine soul that is limitless, that is boundless, that is full of abundance, and that's full of love and compassion? Why do I have to look for a society to tell me whether I'm worthy or not? Look inside. That's why they say meditate. Because during meditation, Preeti happens. And Preeti is a Siddhi all of us have. And turn this Preeti into a Shakti, and you will never be depressed again. Thank you.